what's that there? I feel like people sometimes look back at things more fondly than what they should because they were a bit shit sometimes at the time, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But I do miss old retro gaming stores because I miss how you'd see the TVs and stuff on and they'd let you try the game maybe if you were in there or, you know, or just...
Oh, yeah, when they had the TV set up and they were playing it and you stood there watching them play, especially when they were shite at it.
Yeah. You know, just the magicalness of that, or just looking at all the games. I mean, I can still do that, because there's a lot of them over here. You know, like Next Level Gaming's one, Another Castle's one, which Star wants to go to at some point. You know, just to see what it's like. But the problem is, they don't have that magic like they did in the 90s, you know. They feel like people with a business. They don't feel like people with, you know, and some of them might be great gamers and they might have great knowledge to it, but it just isn't the same. It just, maybe because we're not kids anymore, you know.
Yeah.
That might be the exact reason, actually, maybe because we're not kids anymore, but we don't get as excited over that, you know.
Yeah, I do wonder about that, like aging experience and stuff like that.
Plus, I think when you're a kid, you appreciate the games and that you get more. As when you get older, you expect it.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, I want that now because I can. Here's the money. As when you're a kid, you're like
Christmas, you know, like presents and stuff like that.
You're like, can I have the money for this when you're a kid? You know what I mean? And I think that's a big part of it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. What's this? A broken tomato. But yeah, so yeah, it's a good question, but Dustin just asked there. Because I do feel like, definitely. I feel like the invention of eBay and that, and online.
Oh, and ease of accessibility, ease of access to stuff.
Yeah.
Really takes away from, I agree.
I mean, completely takes away, if you ask me. I mean, like I said a minute ago, you know, you could want an X-Files thing, right? You could go, there's this X-Files thing I really want. I wonder if I can get, like, maybe a figure from, like, 20 years ago or something, you know what I mean? Whatever, same, but, you know, difficult. Right?
Yeah.
And then you go on eBay and, there it is. I can get it. Money down, it's on its way. But the other thing that I think damages it, for me, with online as well, is the fact that it could turn up damaged.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, and that takes away from that excitement for me. I'd rather buy something in person than online anyway, but yeah, go on.
Yeah. I don't know, kind of connected to that. I can say, like, oh, God, I remember, you know, like, really struggling to find new Gene Pitney songs. Yeah. And, like, I remember when my dad would bring home a new album that he found in a boot set, you know, at the market or something.
Yeah.
And he'd go through the LPs and he'd, like, read out the song titles and I'd be like, no. And the pure joy of finding a new song that I didn't own was just amazing. And I remember I had this lady, bless her, she was a lovely lady, but super religious to the point that it, like, kind of was about, and I'm not saying that, I just mean, like, her life revolved around that, and it could, you know, like,
to the crazy point. To the crazy point.
Yeah, obsessed, exactly. And then, not in a nasty way, just, it did drive her life choices and stuff like that. Yeah. So, anyway. But, anyway, one time, she took me into London, and, she was going to take me to, like a show in London. And I thought, I was a kid. No, but you got to bear in mind, I was like 12, 13 years old.
So you were a little shit then.
I've got no concept of money and how much.
Just like me.
That's why I'm bringing it up as well, because it's kind of connected to what you were saying with the, you know, like, the presents and stuff, like. But when you don't know how expensive. I mean, now you know. You like when you know now about how expensive fucking theatre is. You're like, what the hell? You know, kind of. But anyway, so anyway, we were I think it was like Blood Brothers or something like that. She said about going to see. And we were at the theatre and she was going to buy the ticket. And we had gone in HMV, and I had found this CD that had 4 Gene Pitney songs on that I did not own at all.
Ooh.
And I'd never even heard of these songs. I didn't know even where to get. And this was pre-internet as well. You've got to bear in mind, before I had access to the internet, so I didn't know, about.
Of course, no.
So, I was so gutted that I didn't get pocket money on that. My parents couldn't afford to give me pocket money, so I didn't have pocket on money on that. So I was so gutted at the idea that I wasn't going to be able to get these songs. And this lovely lady, she was like, look, either you have the CD, because I think it was like £17 this CD.
Oh shit!
I could be wrong, but it was difficult to get, in
Yeah.
So she said, look, either you have the CD for 16 quid, or we have these theatre tickets. And I regret to this day, because now obviously, in hindsight, having the internet and that. But then I was like, no, can I have the CD? And I regret that to this day. But I don't regret getting those songs then.
No.
But I do miss that, the hunt, like the kind of treasure hunt in a way.
Yes.
And the struggle of being able to find stuff. Like I say, I remember when we would go down to Cornwall, we found this record store, and we would go in and say, have you got any, this artist or whatever? And then you'd be looking through all the LPs or CDs or what. Is that you? Please say that's you.
That's me.
It's you! Yes! Yes!
Finally
I'm
found
so
you.
happy. Yes!
Oh, that was in sync then.
Nice! What is this thing I'm holding, by the way? I assume it's something you unlock.
Oh, you're holding a yellow thing, but when you throw it, it blocks you from being attacked.
Oh, okay.
And I think you can also jump on it. But yeah, go on.
I love the internet, don't get me wrong, and I love being able to go on eBay, say, and find sheet music, for stuff or whatever. But, that's a random example, but I'm just saying, the stuff, like stuff especially, as a fan of an older singer, it's difficult to get a hold of a lot of stuff.
Course,
like extra stuff I can find pretty easy, but something from like 50 years ago or
especially
whatever,
now that it's been rejuvenated as well, to a degree.
Exactly, yeah. So, right, did you find the,
Oh yeah, we have to go back to the javelin now.
Oh, are you kidding? I finally got,
if you want it.
I do miss that pure. There is, an adrenaline rush to finding new stuff. So yeah, I think we're a bit ruined now, kind of spoiled by it.
Yeah. I mean, I totally agree with you there.
Sorry, that was a long-winded, but it was just an exact. Like, I completely agree with you. What you thought.
You brought the alloy back. Perfect.
I love the internet, but I just feel like we're spoilt now for access to stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
especially now. I mean, look, we have access to the whole globe now. Just imagine you can even get outside your town.
It's like Christmas over here.
Finding stuff.
Well, I mean, nowadays I feel like people get so impatient. Idea. So I was always like,
and then when you find a new one.
Yeah.
That's a very similar example, kind of.
Exactly.
A very similar situation, kind of.
Exactly. Oh, another Jackie Chan film. Oh, wow, this is incredible. And now I know every single one that exists. It's amazing me how many I watched at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
God, I remember going in the VHS store and finding a new Robin Williams movie. And it'd be a movie I'd never even heard of before, and I'd be like, kind of, it's not as cool as Jackie Chan, but I'm just saying.
No, but it's the same thing, really.
I remember when I'd find Awakenings or something, and I'd be like, what is this?
I still remember the amount of games that I picked up back then, like Alone in the Dark, but I had no idea what they were.
Yeah.
See, what people forget is the excitement back then was the fact that it was like when you went to a movie store, it was like going to a mystery bag, putting your hand in and grabbing something constantly. You didn't know what was going to be there. Let me have a look. I don't know. What is the mission now?
Like I say, Saw I'd never even heard of. And I was browsing the DVD shelves because
Yeah.
I went in this same shop all the time. And I just saw it, and it just had a severed foot on the cover of the box. And I was curious, and I picked it up, and I really love the original Saw movie. But I'd never heard of it before. I didn't know it. But to find, like you say, to just find something and just put you don't know if you like it or not, you know, so to put your make a jump kind of thing.
The third one. The third teleporter.
Oh, where we just were.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I just miss those days where I didn't think through stores going, yeah. You know. I like it when I go in the store and I see a PS2 game I've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
I
lost you.
Bloopers will be able to send you.
Oh boy. Is that it? I might be it, actually.
I
I might be behind you.
Good luck.
I want to see if the super shot destroys that fire thing.
A series of very unusual structures
If I can
at the core
find
of this
it again.
planet. While our earlier data indicated a rogue planet, this now appears to be incorrect.
Around here somewhere.
This is a radical mission-altering discovery, and while you must continue to catalog the planet, Kindred requests that you pay extra attention to anything that appears unnatural or constructed. I have placed a marker at a point of particular interest to our scientists.
Like this?
That's how we already looked at. But yeah, you know, so I do miss those days. I miss those days where I don't know something by the title and be like, oh, you know. But I feel like, sometimes I feel like technology, as great as it is, it also ruins so much.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, coming back.
Oh, shit. Don't you dare.
You know, so, I mean, I've said this, exploration was the fun part of the hunt. And yes, now everything is at our fingertips online, which we take for granted. Yeah, I totally agree, Dustin. Yes, I just remember how excited I was as a kid. I remember going, like your story, you know, you said about Gene Pitney thing. I went with my grandma, and we went to Oxford Street. And they had a Virgin Megastore there at the time, and I found wrestling VHSs in there, 5 for £20, right? And back then, that was a bargain. There was a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's
and they're all new, obviously. Cause, it's still deal now, right? And I said to her, I said, Grandma, you've got to buy these, and my mum pay you back. How many are you getting? 200 of them. Right? But there weren't 200. There was like probably about 40. So it comes about 80, you know. Right? Yeah. My mother was pissed. She was like, I didn't give him permission for this. You know? But the thing is, I've just missed those days. We could see that stuff.
I found you. I'm being chased, but I found you.
I'll say this though. The other thing is as well, is stores like Virgin and HMV back in the day used to have everything in them.
100 years ago.
You know? They used to have things in them that you won't find normally. As nowadays, you rarely find that stuff in those stores now. You know, like, you can find 88 film stuff and that in them, but you won't find the whole catalogue. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just hate on that. I mean, I buy stuff off Amazon, and the stuff always comes loose or broken.
Yes. Yeah, I get fed up with that.
And then when you tell them that, they look at you like, well, what's the problem? You know, like, well, they don't.
It's like, it's not damaged, just like, you know, if it's loose.
Or they, like one person I know, returned the same item 10 times trying to get a decent quality one, right? And on the 10th time, they told him basically, you do it again, you know, we can't sell to you anymore. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, just like, what the fuck? You're returning it, there's proof of the problem.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they don't look it. They just scan it and they put it in the truck or in a box or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So,
but the thing is, if you're returning it, then it's not like you're getting to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen that from a guy who does, return boxes, return pallets.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll return games like Mario Tennis, and it'll have a complete different game in it.
Wow.
Like, it might have something like, I don't know, really low budget game, and they'll still take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know we've been streaming.
We nearly would have been streaming 2 hours in a few.
Okay.
So, probably about another 10 minutes, it'll be 2 hours.
I know we're talking about stuff at the moment, I'm just saying no.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, But yeah, they do that, and I think Amazon's suckers. That's another thing that I've said, yes. These online companies, they just suck at what they do. It's not like they even have customer service or care anymore. And I think that's one reason I miss the old days. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons I miss the old days of being able to just go in the shop. If you had a problem with a shop, you could go in there and you could talk to them about it.
Yeah. Now it's all automated fucking customer service.
Yeah.
I don't scan that.
I mean, come on. Do I have to spell out what you need to do here?
Yeah, you do actually.
Yeah, actually, because I shot at it and it's got a barrier on it.
Nope. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's the same old story though, nowadays with things like that. I just feel like we're all going to keep complaining about because we're stuck in a different time. We've become our grandparents in a way. Right?
Oh, yeah.
What's this? This is I'm putting together an 80s and 90s shelf of toys from childhood because
nice.
My nostalgia has sparked recently. Miss the more simple times. Yeah.
I've got a good few 80s toys because, like you say, sometimes having that nostalgia there is.
Yeah, exactly. I believe you should. What?
What is this? There's like a rip in time and space.
Is it on the ground?
No, it's in a cliff.
Yeah, there's loads of them. There's loads of them around. There's loads of them. There's I've seen I would say probably about 6 or 7 so far.
Oh, that's the first one I've seen.
Yeah. The one up there is one as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
The only reason you didn't realise that is because obviously you can't get close enough to it.
No. I saw the yellow, but I didn't realise that that's what that was. Sorry. Well, now I feel silly.
I think it's good to have nostalgia.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's good to,
that's where we came from.
enjoy it. I mean, when it comes to TV, I watch stuff from the past more than I do now.
Yeah. I was here before, but I don't know what to do about that thing, because I shot at it before, and I was like, She's like, I don't need to tell you what to do. It's like, no, seriously, tell me what to do.
Yeah, tell me what to do, because I have no idea. Like, it says I need to get fire to kill the thing, but I don't know where to get that fire from.
Because I climbed up here last time.
I was saying to Nora the other day, I was saying to her about how, wow, that came out 25 years ago, And
Wow,
she said,
yeah.
that's not that long ago. And I went, what are you on about? It's 25 years ago.
For you, that's like nearly all your life,
Yeah, I mean, that's
I guess
25
it's
years ago.
different because she's older, but yeah, it's...
Sure, but 25 years is still 25 years.
Oh yeah, 25 years is still,
So this, I got to open this, but apparently it says fire will do it. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh no. All bad. This is where I died.
Well, I died as well.
Where are you?
I died. Oh,
I'm
I'm
alive,
in front of you.
but-
I'm in front of you. Turn around.
In front of me. Shit. I can't see.
I'm over here.
Am I going the wrong
You're
direction?
going the wrong direction.
Wrong
I've got
direction?
yeah, wrong direction. I've got 2 seconds left, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Okay.
Goodbye, and
Darth
thank you
Sidious
for your
says, Tash, would you
service.
ever do an updated room tour of your collection?
Hello. Welcome back. Good news. Kinder's happy with your work so far.
I died.
And they've decided to reward you with more work. Because capitalism. They sent along some experiments, which you can tackle
Really
at
done
your
a
leisure.
tour of my
They've also added a brand
rooms
new
and stuff,
live
have they?
sample tool to your 3D
Um,
printer.
I think you've
No
done. I think you've
extra
done like
cost.
separate
And
parts of
says
your room, but never
Kindred
one that's
doesn't
been like
love
complete.
you. Hey,
Yeah.
your friend
I
is
have
dying.
been seriously. I mentioned it to you, Malcolm. I have seriously considered doing a updated Funko collection video. So I think in the process of doing that, I could maybe show like that shelf that's normally behind me on my gaming best ofs and stuff. It'd be good to maybe pan back over that.
Amazing.
My office is a
Remember,
bit of a tip at the
completing your
moment,
new
to be
science
honest.
experiments will
I
increase
was
your
hoping, because
rank,
obviously I
and
got the new
increasing your rank
PC
will
and
unlock all kinds
stuff,
of new tools.
I wanted to
Yeah.
show the new
Lots of
setup,
progress.
but obviously I'm still waiting for the monitor 4 months later.
Yeah,
so, I think if there was the request there, then yeah, and I think Darth Sidious even mentioning that shows interest, I guess. So,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, it's a suggestion. I would consider it.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to show off, to be honest. But it's you know what though. I don't want to talk about this too much, obviously, because you were just talking about other stuff. But,
No, that's alright. You can talk about it.
I was thinking the other day about a movie a night, doing that again for a spell. And I was thinking about it. My only concern about something like that, other than I don't want to get in a rut again with it, so I think I would do it, as I said, when I was talking about doing it before, I said I think I would come back maybe for another 100 or something and do that maybe, and then have a break again or something like that.
Yeah.
My own, maybe do even like 3 months, you know, like set a 3 month, like, block
Maybe
for
you
myself.
could do like 3 months a year kind of thing.
Yeah, or what? But I was thinking about it because the thing is, the movie nights are a weird one because the movies that you wouldn't expect much attention on get so much attention.
That's true.
I was going back. It's because I was looking back through my videos, and no whatever lie. There's like why did I take it back to the third one?
Yeah, the third one. Yeah.
But then you get a movie like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and that, where it gets literally nothing, like no attention whatsoever, and you're like, wait, this is a more popular movie. Is it just that everybody's seen all the other reviews and don't need another one? Or
Well, it's weird you say that, because it's like, on my channel, one of my most popular reviews is of The Marine 2, which is a cheap WWE movie. Right?
Really?
And I'm like, The Marine 2, what the hell? Do you know what I mean? Like...
Of all the movies,
yeah. So, yeah, I get what you're saying there.
Climb this crystal formation,
but my main issue as well with doing movie nights is they block out a lot of the other videos because they are every day.
Yeah.
Like if I do something different, and then it just gets buried in the swamp of. And I don't know, I'm just a bit wary about that kind of thing because I know we have the playlists and stuff, but if I then do, say, an X-Files whatever review or something, or whatever, you know, a one-off review, I don't want then that not being noticed, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Because some of those other things I work on, I mean, you know yourself, when you work on it hard and then you want it to get... You want it to get attention, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that.
So yeah, I was just thinking, really, like recently about videos to do and stuff because when we were talking last week, I said It's so annoying that I feel like I've worked so hard this year. I've put out
Yeah.
so many videos, and yet then when you go through them, it doesn't feel like you've done anything, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so disheartening.
Yeah, I guess so, but as long as you're enjoying them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, you're not
Well-
monetized, so it ain't like you're doing them for any other reason, really.
No, right? Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's times
Is there a
where...
video like you want to make and stuff like that? I know.
Oh, it's interesting, because...
I would love to see you do more reviews and stuff, but I know from personal experience, but I know how much work it is for you.
I was thinking about it, I was the other day I was thinking about put on some weight, and there's your recent videos and being solid, keep commentary. Oh, great commentary. Have been great. They're nice. So your video, he enjoys them, right?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about putting weight lately, and I was thinking about maybe doing a vlog about losing that bit of weight.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
Well, you lost quite a bit, didn't you? So.
yeah. But then I was, could have done that before for me. You know, and people might go, oh, that's not boring if you're gonna do it. But for me it is. I don't want to do the same old shit everybody else has done.
Yeah.
You know, and plus, who cares? Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds horrible.
This is where you
At the end of the day, people go, oh, I'm really happy you've lost weight, blah, blah, you're doing a great job. But how many people actually do care? You know what I mean, on that sense?
Yeah, but also, that just opens you up to the trolls that are going, oh, you fucking fat bastard,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, it wasn't going to be like, oh, here you go, here, look at this. You know what I mean? It was just going to be
No,
talking
but I'm
about.
just saying, it's that kind of thing that would make me worry, if you know what I mean? Like, automatically.
That's
I'm
good.
not
I
saying
do.
it's what people would post.
But I agree with what
I'm
you're
just
saying. I agree with what you're saying on that, yeah. But what I'm saying is, you know, a lot of people have to deal with that stuff, and,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it wasn't... It's hard, because I'd like to do videos again. I would.
Yeah.
But I have this real thing about how... I think it's because YouTube took my monetization away.
Yeah, that's the big.
You know, if I had that monetization, I'd be like, well, all my videos are making money if they get looked at. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt so fucked over by YouTube when they did that.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like the smaller YouTubers deserve to have that because they need the money more than the
Yeah.
big YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Well, especially when it's like as we said before, when it's a lot of the big YouTubers that cause the trouble.
Yeah.
You know, like being controversial or whatever, and then
Yeah.
they make it like then the little YouTubers get punished by having their, you know, new regulations and stuff like that. And you're like,
Yeah.
"Mm."
It's weird because
So,
I've
anyway,
tried recording videos in the past, and I've lost that confidence. It's really weird. I've kind of lost that
No,
confidence.
yeah.
I think because I'm out of touch with it.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel subconscious looking at the camera and stuff. In the past, I never felt that way. But then I'm very different to the last time I made a proper video. So,
Yeah.
you know, things have changed. Things are thinking. Dove Sidious says, "Oh, it would be interesting if you both reviewed the same movie independently to see your different perspective."
Well, we've talked before, because I mean, it's not the same thing as that, but I mean, I've mentioned to you, we've talked before about maybe doing a
You're gonna
collaboration or
have to
something
Yeah,
on
sure.
a review. I look
Information.
way.
If you
Yeah.
have
But I think that's an interesting concept. You know, like that. So it's not a collaboration, but in the same way, there's something. You
Yeah.
know, like I think that's an interesting idea of doing independent, you know, of each other's reviews on the same thing, kind of thing.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. I think that would be interesting. And I would do that. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
I would do that.
Review Mulan. That was awful.
Review Mulan. Oh dear.
Did you watch that?
No, not yet.
Have you not?
After everybody else gave up on it, I was like, eh. I think Donna watched it, and I think she didn't like it. Which is
Oh,
rare for
really?
Donna.
Yeah.
Because Donna normally is quite Well, Donna can be a bit harsh on movies,
She's
but
quite optimistic.
but
like,
she's more optimistic than most film. You know what I mean? Especially when the movie's been put down.
yeah.
Back to the Javelin because they've got a new upgrade.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't watch Mulan. I want to watch Mulan, but it's just, I don't know. All I've really done this year when it comes to stuff is games and watch TV series.
Yeah.
Which is really weird because at the beginning of the year I was renting tons of movies from Redbox because because I was getting free rentals, and I was able to do that. So I was doing that, and then when the virus thing happened, I was like, okay, can't do that anymore. And just ended up gaming and watching tons of TV shows instead.
Beanstrap's Fat and Gristle finding its way to your trash? What a waste! Even worse.
What's that again?
Disgusting.
I'm in an ice world, what the fuck?
Oh, you're in an ice world, huh? That's what I was saying earlier. I guess I don't have to get the thing. I picked up another ball like the last one I put in the, the machine.
Yeah.
And it didn't. I didn't need to go to the thing for it. So that's kind of annoying.
Oh.
But yeah, I would like to review. I would like to do stuff like that again. But I don't know. I would definitely do that if that's what Darth Sidious wants me to do with us doing the same review thing.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting.
Yeah, I'd
idea.
definitely be into doing that.
But I agree with what you were saying, because I talked to you about this already. I have unfortunately had issues with my camcorder.
Yeah.
I might have to look for a new one Black Friday, kind of thing, because it's got this problem. One where the shutter, when it's open, for some reason it then starts acting like the shutter's closed and will go black on the screen, kind of thing. It's really weird. But it's also got this thing where you can press record and then the whole system just freezes. It doesn't record, it doesn't, and it's so annoying because you won't know that it's not doing it, and then you'll try and stop it after recording your whole your whole spiel. Yeah. And it turns out actually it didn't record a single bloody thing of what you just said. And unfortunately, I recently I started recording my season 2 Tyrion the X-Files.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about it.
Yeah, and I got through about 8 episodes or so of talking about it. And while I was recording, I was actually struggling. I was getting good, content and stuff, but I didn't feel it. And I bring it up because you were saying, like when you just don't feel the confidence in front of the camera. And it doesn't matter, even as somebody like me who's put out a lot of videos recently, you can still have that where you're like, you don't feel it, kind of thing. Yeah. And I was sat there, I was talking, and I was like going from episode to episode, and I was like, I'm not feeling this. So I took a break, I went to turn the camcorder off, only to realise it had not recorded a single thing that I had just gone on for like 45 minutes about or something. And I was so disheartened. I was so gutted, and I mean, like I say, I've had eye irritation the last week or so, and had to get a new tripod. But it's stuff like that then that makes me not want to sit in front of the camera again. Because I'm like, well, what if I do it again and it fucks up again? Kind of thing. It's just like. Well,
I'll say this: my original camera, because I ain't had the new camera in years.
No,
my original camera, the problem with that one was it would freeze. Not freeze like thing, but freeze kind of like stop sometimes. Just stop.
Right,
there was no freezing, it just stopped. Like, I'd record something a little bit and it'd stop, and I'd be like, fuck's sake. Or I did the beep, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it used to annoy me. So I then had to start using the webcam camera more.
Right,
And the logic, the camera's not bad on the thing, but it's not as good quality as it should be.
No.
So I can totally understand where you're coming from on that. Oh dear.
But yeah, I think that's, I think that's what I said though. Like the comments that we get, they help you
Yeah.
want to do videos. If you get somebody make a suggestion, if you get some, like I said, my favourite thing recently has been getting comments, and I think it's helped like on the chat even. I think that's probably helped you with.
Yeah.
Has that helped you a little bit?
Yeah,
Getting comments on your
it's been really nice having people very, you know, very supportive. It really helps.
Invested and making comments, kind of thing.
You know, that really helps because it really makes you feel like you're achieving something. You know, in the sense that, you know, I'm not going to say building a community or that stuff, but you know, But what I mean is, I feel like that's a bit cheesy thing to say because everybody says it.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, and after time I feel saying that they're so fake, and I don't like that.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, I feel like the people care about what we're doing, and to me that's nice because it feels good when that happens. You know, and that's all. I think that's all people like you and me ever want. You know, we want people to care about our material, to be a part of it, to feel like they're friends. You know, to feel like they're there. You know, to feel like they care, and I think that's nice when that happens. And I like to hope that they feel like we care about what they're saying and what goes on with them as well, you know. But I do feel... Oh, look, there is. You must have gone over that, the little bridge thing. You know, to the ice place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's where we came from.
Yeah, I realised, because somehow I made it back to the fucking thing without teleporting.
But yeah, I always feel like when you listen to these big YouTubers going about their community and all this stuff, I always feel like they're saying that because they've got that super chat and they want, you know. I saw one guy on there, I can tell you his name, Cody, Camelot311, right?
Right.
I was watching one of his streams. He does a lot of videos about GameStop and that. And at the bottom, it said on the thing that one guy, his highest paid person there, and getting $4,000 in a month.
God.
Right? And all I kept thinking was, fucking hell. You know, what a lot. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that's what I want. What I'm saying is, that's what I mean when I think they go on about a community, because they're getting that. Do you know what I mean? They're getting ridiculous amounts of money for saying that, and I don't want people to feel that that's why I say that, because that's not why. You know.
No. Also, my issue with people going on about communities, and it's great, but the thing is one, it's not like they read comments because they have too many comments to go through. And two, when they say community, it's a lot of the fans talk amongst themselves. They have Reddit sections or, you know, forums and stuff like that. It's the fans talking amongst themselves in the comment sections and stuff like that. It is not necessarily the person who's running the channel doing that with them. And I like, you know, we've talked about it. You know, you're not always able to comment or whatever on stuff, but we still have a rapport with the people that we fortunately have turn up at these chats and stuff like that, and that makes such a massive difference. It's that kind of thing where sorry, I did have a point to what I was saying because I was agreeing with you. It's just so that's why I like thinking of it as a community. But like you say, I don't like thinking of it in the way that other people go, my YouTube community, because it's like, but they're not really, because you have nothing to do with them except for through the videos. You know? And that's not their fault. They have a lot of people, you know, following them.
The thing I get along with as well is when they'll only read comments if it's a super chat. I get so pissed with that.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because I'm like, really? You're not going to read it unless somebody gives you like $4 or $5 each time, you know?
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, people know, but these people know because they're uber famous, as Bruno would say, right? Yeah. They know that people will pay that just to get them to read their comment, you know? And you're like, but when you started, you weren't that way.
No.
You know, you might not be able to read all the comments, but surely you could read some of the ones that you say.
Yeah, exactly. I I saw, as I said to you, I saw somebody comment on my X-Files book video recently.
Yeah.
And they were like, thank you for, you know, doing your thoughts and doing this video. I've now added this to my Christmas list. And I was like, that is so nice to see that your video can have an impact on somebody's... I don't want them to get an opinion. They should have their own opinion of it. But the fact that somebody's taken in what you've said and listened to it is so nice. And appreciated your videos. So yeah, I just agree with you. I just, you know, we're so lucky with, as we've said over and over, we're so lucky with the people that we have here.
Yeah.
You know, that join us for the chats and then bleed over into videos or whatever. But, and that's what I want. I really appreciate that. And, you know, you appreciate it as well. But I'm just saying, it makes such a big difference. But I think when you get to that point, and this is why, you know, we've talked about it over and over again. I really want to be a massive YouTuber. Don't get me wrong, financially, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But when you get to the point where you're just doing it to feed the algorithm or whatever, and you're not doing it I mean, at some point you are still, you know, people still go to those people, you know, you've helped me get through the darkest days and stuff like that. But when you're getting to millions of people that are just numbers and not faces or, you know, like names, I don't like that. That's why in a way I like having a small community, because I feel it's a much more intimate experience kind of thing.
Yes, I agree.
If that makes sense.
I understand. I agree with you completely.
That's why, because you said to me recently, you asked me recently, didn't you? You said, would you like to be a famous singer or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd love to do it for the singing part.
Yeah.
And if it made people happy, then, you know, yes. But I wouldn't want it for the fame. I wouldn't want it for the attention. I wouldn't want it to be just... I just don't like the whole...
You know...
animosity, the anonymous side of fandoms, if you know.
Yeah. Well, I admit, in the perfect world, we all want to make tons of money, no matter who we are.
God,
You know,
we need to survive.
you know, because we want to survive, but we also want to be able to go crazy sometimes, you know, and get the things we want, right? And my plan for YouTube was to make big money.
Oh yeah,
right?
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
And I knew I'd never make tons of money, but I was hoping I'd make enough for me and Donna would be fine. Maybe like a couple of grand a month. You know,
right? Yeah.
To me that would be enough. Right, to me it'd be enough.
Yeah.
Would I like more than that? Of course, but more than enough for us to live on and be able to do the stuff, but not more than enough to do it, but with what Donna has as well, you know?
Yeah.
So that we both had, you know, a bit of money. And that's all I ever wanted. And, you know, I worked so hard for like, a couple of years? And,
oh god, you were putting out like 4 or 5 videos per day.
Yeah, I was putting 4 or 5 videos out a day. It was mental. But at the same time, I realised that sometimes you're not meant to do certain things. Like, you know, me doing that took time away from me and Donna, it took time from me enjoying stuff, it took time away from all that, as I get to enjoy these chats because they're very relaxed, you know. I'm not over pushing myself for nothing. Now, not nothing in the sense of, oh, it's not fun for, it's not fun for me, but why can't I do that in a more better pace? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you do 4 or 5 videos a day as well, that kind of clogs up and hides others. You know? So, what I'm saying is, I kind of enjoy doing this more. I did think about streaming some gameplay of me playing some random games now and again. I thought about that, because I could just put out and play a game. If somebody came in and talked, I could talk to them. You know? And answer the thing. But, like, not all the time, obviously. But maybe like a short game or something, do you know what I mean? So it was done in... But, I mean, so yeah, it was all about money for me at first, in the sense of I wanted to make money for me and Donna to be alright. Not money as in, oh, I don't care about anything, you know, but money for I wanted to make money. But, you know, me and Donna decided after a while, that ain't going to happen. So, I just enjoy having the community aspect and being able to talk to people, I guess.
Yeah.
But a proper thing, not like we said earlier, a proper kind of thing. You know, I feel like, because I feel like Darth Sidious, I feel like Murray, and I feel like, you know, many other things that people out there need us to guide them.
Right. Yeah.
And, you know, and to show
Where would
them.
they be without us? To,
Yes, and show them the meaning of life. And I feel like without that, what the fuck is that? Without that, they won't be able to go on. But no, in all seriousness, I appreciate everybody who watches and that, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, I also appreciate being able to respond to you guys and be able to, you know, talk.
Yeah.
You know, the thing I do hate as well about YouTubers is I hate that it's always just about them. You know, it's never, you know. What's this? I enjoy smaller groups as well because I can genuinely say I care how you're both doing and like to catch up as friends. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Dustin.
Exactly.
You know, it feels more like friends. It doesn't feel like just some
It feels like,
face in
yeah.
a crowd, like you said. You know,
Yeah.
and I like that. Plus, not just that way you actually communicate. You're not, you know. The amount of times I've commented on someone's stream and been completely ignored.
Yeah.
You know, and it might have been a really good question.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And it just gets buried in the thousands.
Well, I guess let's get back to the javelin so we can
I'm back on the ship.
get back
I
on
died.
the ship. Alright,
Yeah.
because we'll end the stream in a minute.
I was about to say, I didn't want to say
Yeah.
anything while you were talking, but I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm going to have to tap out on the game. 'cause-
Yeah,
You can
no.
craft an upgrade if you want it.
So, yeah, I totally agree with that, Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
So, I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though it wasn't exactly the greatest game.
No, we've had some good questions though tonight.
We have.
And everybody assuming that we're fives on day one, which is amazing.
Size.
That is, isn't it? I wish I wish we did. I
Right?
tell you, I still wish we did. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? But we'll see. One day we'll have them.
One day we'll be streaming from, you know.
Did you hear about, last thing I'll say, did you hear about the PlayStation? PlayStation 5 doesn't take pictures, it records a few seconds
Oh really?
before
Like a
you
GIF
get the
kind of thing.
trophy, yeah, so that you can watch it back.
Okay.
I gotta be honest, I'm not as keen on that as the pictures, to be honest.
Well, there's nothing in the world I would like more than to launch the
Just shut
craft
up, I'm trying to
festival so
talk.
you could rejoin your loved ones, should you have any. This remains impossible.
That's nice, isn't it?
until
Should you have
find
any?
a
Well, I'm a
single
clone,
so I ain't got
source on
any.
the planet.
The real
Right,
me
I'm a
died.
clone. I think my
I don't have family. Well, would you like to say your buys before we go?
yeah, I want to thank. Wow, we had a good turnout tonight.
We did.
Murray, Jane, Last Avenger, Darth Sidious, Hugh. Who else? Fuck.
You see?
No, I said Husey. Last Avenger, Husey. Who was the other one that?
James?
Or was it? Oh, James. Yeah. Hi. And yeah, we had a massive turnout tonight. So I want to thank everybody, especially the ones who don't normally come along. I know you're not watching anymore, but thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you to Darth Sidious for sticking with us until the end. Really appreciate. I mean, you know, as we say, we're just really, we're so lucky to have you guys supporting us and keeping us. Again, there's even what you were saying, like with gaming. Even I think stuff like this helps keep us a little sane in these crazy times, kind of thing. So, yeah, so grateful. And
Oh,
thank
we just
you
got
as always
hello.
to Malcolm.
We just got hello from Ashley.
No way.
Yeah,
What the
Ashley
fuck
just
is
popped
going
in.
on today?
This is weird. Everybody's turning up today.
We just need Trinder now. Where's Trinder?
No, we need as well. It's for like Adam Spivey to pop in.
What the hell is going on today? Oh, God. Okay, well, I do it. So you'll be happy. But no, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. And thank you, as always, to Malcolm, for being the awesome partner in crime that he is. I look forward to next month, hopefully. I will apologise last week. I was very and had problems with my eyes, but I just slept through. So
Next
that's why
month,
we weren't on last week.
next month, what we might do, because I don't think we've got a game planned yet, have we?
No.
I was going to say, maybe next month we could do the Sackboy online.
Yes, yeah.
Because that'd be early December, wouldn't it? So I'll
Yeah.
So I
Well,
won't have
hopefully
all
you
the...
won't have.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won't have traded it in yet.
Chances
so.
I might not. If it depends. I highly doubt I will have, because I'm working on the other games first. So if not, we'll probably be doing Sackboy, a big adventure.
And hang on, what?
Well, blast from the past. Yeah.
And then when we do that chat, hopefully we should have a date for our stream.
That's true. We will. I know we'll be doing it. I know we'll be doing our Christmas stream close to Christmas, but probably not close.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out beforehand.
It's going to be the 7th of December.
7th of December. Oh.
Yeah. I thought for a moment there it was going to be the 1st of December, but 1st Tuesday. So.
I'm doing alright, actually. Yeah, that's how we're doing. So I'm doing alright. Okay, I better say my boys. I know you got to go. So, thanks everybody for joining us. I won't repeat all the names because obviously Tash just did that and I can't remember everybody without going, So, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for joining us for this game. I've got to be honest, I had high hopes for this game. I think it's a game Donna will love, my wife Donna. And even your Donna might love it and all. But, just like No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, she loves this game.
So, maybe I'll come up it with her in the future. Who knows? That's a joke, by the way. We got cut off. So...
Oh,
yeah,
I left because I thought, sorry.
Well, that ruined that then. Could have waited. You could have waited till I said bye.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, guys. I would, like I said, thanks everybody for coming. I hope you had fun, even though the game wasn't that great, if you ask me. And thanks actually for saying keep up the good work. We will. And I hope you have a good month, and we'll see you on the 7th of December, hopefully, for Sackboy Big Adventure. Yeah. So, bye for now, guys.
Everybody take care. Stay safe and well.
Yeah, all stay safe, take care, and we look forward to seeing you then. So, bye.
Bye.